Cut. Create separation and then come into the box.
Put it across.
You're trying JJ to go to you.
Eyes up. But we're not getting any power behind it. Getting a touch inside. There it is. Now move. My love for soccer really started from growing up in England. In England, it's a way of life. You know, when I really got into it was when I was on the coaching side. I really found, even as a player, I was more analytical and looking on as a more of a coach during the game and helping those players around me. So when I started coaching my little local St Day village team that had a bunch of different age kids on there, I was only 16 myself, but I thoroughly enjoyed that. So coming to the States was not on my itinerary at all. There was a lot of other countries I wanted to visit, but through coaching and being with the clubs that I was in at the particular time, I had an opportunity to come to the States in 2001. Well, Dallas was really, as I was told at the time before I came here, was the hub. It was a real huge soccer market for the youth. So they wanted the top coaches to come into this area to be able to do camps and show that we had what type of coaching we had to give to the kids over here. The first year I came out here, I enjoyed that much. When I first came to the south, which was Innis in 2001, late summer 2001, there really wasn't any competitive soccer clubs down in this area of the woods. So the majority of the players had to travel north of here, maybe an hour up to a couple of hours, depending upon the traffic, and a lot of it was in Plano, North Dallas, so the traffic after school was a nightmare. There was a fantastic amount of talent down here that needed nurturing and to be able to play on a more consistent basis against better opposition. An average day I try and get into the office, around between 9 and 10. While I'm in the office, I work here till 4 or 5 o'clock in the office. I've got to do scheduling for our national leagues, regional leagues, local leagues. We run our own local league. Marketing plans, put those into place. We also do events throughout the year. We then got to make sure uniforms are done, orders are done, talking to coaches, making sure their issues are taken and resolved, making sure we got academy and competitive paperwork and rosters in order for the next weekend coming up. You name it, a small business, we've got to get it done. Everybody has a pathway within our club, and that's what really separates us and sets us apart. If there's a kid that comes in that wants to develop, that wants to get better, it's our job as coaches to make them better. We have programs, we have facilities, we have camps, we have online programs that will allow that player to try and get to that point. It's about 100 kids in, 100 kids out in retention. We're trying to retain them so that the time we spend and the investment we put into them, that when they leave college or they go into working life, that they would like to come back and coach with us. It's a lot of work to steer the ship. And we do want the parents to be on board with that ship, to be able to help direct it and to help run it. It's as much as theirs as it is the kids. It's not the coaches. We're just a vehicle to get the kids to where they want to be, to the player to where they want to be. We also want to make sure that when we're on the field, we're seen to be different. So our style, our brand awareness, our brand recognition is easy to see out there. The way we conduct ourselves, the way that we coach in a game, the way that we treat our kids and the families, and also the way that we're putting our building blocks in each year of development. Character development, leadership skills, communication skills, risk aversion is one of our biggest points. Sustainable values are important to make sure that's instilled into those players. They become good, stand-up citizens in the community when they leave our program. A place where we can have fellowship, fun, learn soccer, but also become good citizens of the community.